What did your family do that you thought was normal until you grew up and realized that it wasn't? When I was a kid, my parents had a rule that we weren't allowed to go to bed until they did. I never thought much of it, but as I got older, I realized how strange it was. My parents would stay up until the early hours of the morning, and my siblings and I would have to stay up with them. We would often fall asleep on the couch or floor, but we weren't allowed to go to our beds until they were ready to go to bed. This meant that we were often exhausted during the day, and it was difficult for us to focus in school. I remember falling asleep in class, and my teachers would often call my parents to ask why I was so tired. My parents would just say that I wasn't getting enough sleep, but they never mentioned the real reason why. As I got older, I realized that my parents were alcoholics, and they would stay up drinking every night. They didn't want us to go to bed because they didn't want us to see how much they were drinking. It was their way of hiding their addiction from us. It wasn't until I moved out of the house that I realized how much their drinking had affected me. I had developed insomnia, and it took me years to be able to fall asleep at a normal time. I also had to work through the emotional trauma of growing up in a household with alcoholic parents.